Hello and welcome again. This is Pelorian. This is going to be my first video doing a mod or mods review. I'm going to try to start a series hopefully once a week. I may try to put them up like Friday maybe. Friday or Sunday, something like that. I'll put them up, but I'm going to try to start a series maybe once every week, if not every other week, putting out a video highlighting some of the best mods and stuff that's not commonly done, such as what I'm doing today with alternate start mods. I also would like to do some on grass, trees, different kind of trees, green trees, dead trees, fall themes, stuff like that. I would like to do something over maybe like water mods, texture mods, companion mods, stuff that's not normally covered, not like guns and weapons and armor as much as just covering like some of the good stuff. So this one today is going to be alternate start and skip mods. I've got a couple popular ones we're going to go through. Some of them good, some of them but as a bonus, and I'm going to do the bonus first, I'm going to show you how to set it up so that you can get into your game quicker, and if you change your FOV or field of view like me, then you can adjust that. So I play my game at FOV 90, which is basically the popular field of view of most first-person shooters. And since I tend to play Fallout most of the time in first person, I prefer the view. What happens is, when you start the game normally, it looks like this. It has the block where the mist is supposed to be a fog going away from the mirror, but it's shrunk in because it's made to fit. Normally their field of view or FOV is 70. I changed that in Bethany. If you know how to mess with the innies or INIs, however you pronounce it, I call it an innie. You can change it like I do to 90 or 80, whatever your preference. Well, this mod makes it go from this to this, stretches it out properly. It's a simple mod, real quick and easy. It was created and uploaded by SKK. That's how I think it's pronounced. Sorry if I butchered your name. So yeah, in this video, you have options. You can do FOV 100, FOV 110, FOV 90, which is what I do, or if you don't want to see the effects for any field of view. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's supposed to work. But it works. So I will highlight these effects when we go into the alternate life here, the first alternate start menu. I will show you and remind you of that. Secondly, silent and immediate character creation, or psychic. I guess psychic. No spouse comments or compliments looks menu. Doesn't have any requirements, neither one of these do. It comes with a couple different options in the downloads. Light, which only removes compliments and comments during character creation. So it'll start off with the whole war never changes, but then you won't hear things like, so handsome, love those lips, like, your hair looks good, whatever they say. But, you know, it kind of gets old after a while. Full removes the dialogue before starting the whole war never changes, gonna knock 'em dead, blah blah blah, as well as the comments and compliments during character creation. Then there's the optional no cinematic intro, which I also have, you know, where before the character creation, where they do a little video intro, you press T to skip it. Well, I've seen that thing so many times. Skip it. Also, you can make it so that it only turns off the radio in the background. I wonder how many of you actually realize there is a radio playing in the background, but leaves all the dialogue in. Or the way I play, full and no radio, so complete silence. No comments, no dialogue before character creation, and no radio. Because A, if I'm streaming it, I don't want the radio playing, possible copyright, don't want to get that, and I just don't like hearing them talk. Give me straight in, let me go. And then there's light and no radios. It removes only compliments and comments and turns off the radio, but you can still have the whole war never changes thing. So simple, easy. That one is by Yasha, uploaded and created by Yasha. So that one's pretty good. Both of those I recommend checking out. Those are my bonuses first. Today we are looking at Another Life alternate start mod, and this is going in list of popularity by endorsements. So Another Life alternate start mod from 2016, SKK Fast Start new mod, great one for modders. We'll go over that. Published 2018, last updated 2022. Start Me Up Redux, an update for alternate start and dialogue overhaul. Uploaded 2022, last updated April 2023. Skip new game intro, uploaded December 2017, updated 6 days later, and that's it. Fast Start Skip Sanctuary Prologue, Updated January 2022, last updated December of 2022. Synthetic Player. Uploaded October 2022, last updated June 19th, 2023. And lastly, SKK Fast Start Location. Uploaded April 2018, last updated March of 2021. Now, out of all of these, my personal one that I recommend, and I'll tell you from the front and then we'll go through it, is Fast Start Skip Sanctuary Prologue. Because it is simple. You don't have to go through this anymore. You start up your game, this comes up, you choose your options, we'll go through that when we get there. Make your character, boom. You don't see this. You go straight to the opening of the cryo, you're in Vault 111. You skipped everything, you didn't have to see your companion get shot, and you go on with the vault. Though some of the options make it a little easier. The other thing I like about this, it is compatible with Horizon. So if you play Horizon and you don't want to go through all that, this thing is great. Because it doesn't give you an alternate start, it just skips it. It's simple, it does what it does, as Todd would say, it just works. So that right there is my recommendation. Now these really aren't bad per se. One of them I'm not going to recommend because of the fact that there's two of them I won't recommend. One of them I won't recommend because of the suggestions they have for running it, and the other one I won't recommend because it hasn't been updated since 2016 and it has like 66 bug things. And I know that some of those are people conflicts, but if you haven't updated it in like 8 or 9 years, I think almost 9 years, that thing's probably going to be broken a bit. You know, you got to keep some of those things up to date. So this is my suggestion. Now, if you want to play a synth playthrough where you are actually a synth character infiltrating the Commonwealth, definitely go Synthetic Player. It is amazing. We will cover that one too, but it only works for people that want to play as if you're a synth. It actually changes dialogue and everything. So this would be my number 2 recommendation if you want to play as a synth player or someone working for the Institute, because this one doesn't give you, see, there's the other ones that do alternate start. If you want to do an alternate start option, I haven't tested this one yet. This one's pretty good. It's really not bad. This one is probably the best because it gives you the options to pick like your special, like what kind of weapons you get, how many or any, what level you want to be, up to level 250. Gives you the option of like a class and a perk. And so this one is, if you're looking for an alternate start, I would say Start Me Up Redux is the best. If you're looking for something just to skip past the intro and get started quick, Fast Start Skip Sanctuary Prologue is the best. If you're looking to play as a synth or somebody working with the Institute, go with Synthetic Player. And if you're a modder, you go with SKK Fast Start New Game. Or if you just utterly hate Vault 111 and want to get out of there as quick as possible, you do this one. But as a modder, when I want to test, this is my number 1 go-to. And that's my thing. So as you can probably kind of figure out, this one, yeah, this one I'm not recommending. I'll tell you why. And I'm not recommending this one. But we will start with this one, or Another Life, alternate start mod. This one was uploaded May 27, 2016, and last updated June 26, 2016. It only had 6 days after its release it got updated and never touched again. I mean, look at the 66 bugs. I mean, has the author even been on? Last active, he's active as of today. He's active today. Let me go see if what other mods he has. Okay, so he's active on Nexus, but he hasn't actually updated any of his stuff. He doesn't do a ton of mods. He hasn't actually updated any of his mods since 2016. So basically the guy is no longer supporting his mods. So just use this mod knowing that it is unsupported and it may break things. It's a cool idea, but I think it's probably going to conflict with have a lot of issues. But give it a try. It's cool. I'm just giving a warning. I still think what the mod author did was cool. It was amazing. I wish he'd have kept it updated because I really like what he did with it and the idea behind it. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, man, we'll go check that out now. Alright, so let's start a new game. Alright, as you can see, skip the whole intro video. No talking, no dialogue, full screen mist, boom, we're in. Go to switch the sex, no dialogue, they just switch. Nice, simple, easy. I like it. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so if we slumber, because this is supposed to be a dream we're in as they're creating us as a synth, if we slumber, we'll get to do the entire vanilla playthrough and then come out of Vault 111. If we awaken, you're out. That is where you actually get to create a custom character. Because you're supposed to be a synth. So basically you're starting in the Institute. This is where you came from. Go over here, pick up your Pip-Boy, click on the terminal. So you define your occupation. You could be a whole bunch of things. It's 36 of them, so I'm not going to go through reading all of them. So I'm going to go as... let's try a railroad agent. So we get a railway rifle and railway armor. Our perk is heightened sense. When we dip below 50% health, we will experience a slowing of time until we recover our health. Kills healed plus 10 health during this effect. So activate that. And then in settings, we can enable starting perks. And then to get out, once you have your Pip-Boy, and once you have your occupation, come over to this door. It's the processing one. Come over here, click activate, put in the name. This will be XB33. And go through here, just put in your points, hit accept, and you go out, and then you will come into the Commonwealth. I did it once before as an Institute courser, and it actually dropped me into the Institute. Yes, this one was the Old North Church. The other one dropped me into the Institute. And I went through with Father, and it brought me over to see Sean, and so... huh, that actually don't look too bad. Junk. But yeah, so... not bad, because when you select, depending what occupation you select out of the 36 occupations, you basically start in a different place because of that. Let me see, does the main quest come up? Okay, so basically it cuts out the whole thing with you having to go get your son and just go straight to Jewel of the Commonwealth. Oh no, it does have out of time, okay. So it has Jewel of the Commonwealth too, but it also has out of time. Okay, so... I'm wondering though, do you work with the Institute here, or do you still have to go in and find them? Okay, and there's the railroad armor. So you come automatically equipped with all that. Alright, cool. So, yeah, like I said, it does what it does. I haven't messed around with it enough because I don't really do alternate play styles in my Fallout game. I like going through with the main storyline for the most part. I might skip some of it. There are mods that can skip partial, but for the most part, I'll show you one of them maybe. But this isn't really my style. I don't really do alternate. If you like alternate start, Another Life doesn't look like a bad one. I'm just giving a caution that because it hasn't been updated in so long, you want to check more diligently for conflicts or issues with stuff. But besides that, it does what it says it does, and quite simple. And see, when I'm testing these, I only have unofficial Fallout 4 patch, Fallout 4 script extender, address library, and FPS physics mod, because I want to keep it clean and simple, just enough to get the game running good, get some bugs out, but nothing that would really conflict with them. So I'm running a clean game, works great. If you start throwing a bunch of mod-ins, I can't guarantee what will or won't happen. So use at your own risk, but what it does seems good. So I'm not saying it's a bad mod, just saying be careful. But if you know what you're doing, you might be able to get it to work, but I've heard some iffy things about it, so that's just what I've heard. But alright, so we'll go check the next mod now. Okay, real quick, what I was saying, you can go look through on the page if you want, but the 36 different occupations you can choose are Arsonist, Atom Cat, Baseball Batter, Brawler, Brotherhood Recruit, Caravaner, Child of Atom, City Slicker, Courier, Craftsman, Detective, Doctor, Enclave Remnant, Explorer, Field Scientist, Fighter, Gunner, House Husband, Housewife, Hunter, Institute Agent, Lawyer, Mechanic, Mercenary, Minuteman, Outlaw, Railroad Agent, Reporter, Scavenger, Security Guard, Silver Shroud, Soprano, which apparently is female only. So some of these are female only. Socialites, Tenor, Thief, Triggerman, Vault-Tec Agent, Vault Dweller, and Wastelander. So there's your 36 options, along with different perks. The next mod we're going to look at is one of my favorites for modding. A lot of people use it for modding, and it's a good one. If you want to skip a lot, then less than 2 minutes you'll be out the vault and in the Commonwealth. It is called SKK Fast Start, new game by SKK 50. This one is simple and probably one of the most compatible Fast Start mods you will ever find. So let's go see how it works. Alright, let's go with that. Go generic. Accept. Now it's going to ask you here if you have any mods that need to load, because most mods will probably load after the vault, but some mods need to load in here. Some of the weapons, other things. So if you have mods that need to load in here, you can click yes, and it'll give you about 25 seconds for mods to load. And if you don't, like me, you hit no, and boom, straight out the vault. Just like that. When you're testing stuff, this is a lifesaver. You could make a save right at the end of the vault, but you don't even have to do half that work. And you're out. There we go. And then your Pip-Boy, what you're given when you come out, you got your Pip-Boy, 10mm pistol with 58 rounds. Security baton. Now your rounds may vary. I don't know if that's random or not. Got security baton, vault suit, wedding ring, purified water, 3 stim packs, and yeah, that's it. So nice and simple, does the job. So that one was pretty easy. Now I'm gonna try this one. I don't know if this one actually is a fast start to the beginning or just when I exit the vault. So I'm gonna try it first with just this mod without the fast exit we just got done with, and if it's going to require me to go through, I'll go back and see if I can do the fast exit and use this at the same time. I don't see why not, and then we'll give this a try. But yeah, this is another one by SKK 50. This one was posted April 2018, last updated March of 2021. It kind of does a similar thing. It allows you not so much an alternate start per se, as it allows you to pick different workshops or points of interest to send your character to. You could pick like a level, I think 1, 5, 10, or 15. You could pick a companion to go with you, a few other things, maybe some basic like armor and whatever, but it's pretty simple, but it just sends you to another area, not so much of another whole other character, but like an alternate location. So they got a workshop list and a points of interest thing. If you want, you can pause it there to see what it is, or just go check out the page. So I'm gonna go mess around with that. I'll see you guys in there. Who do we want today? I'll go with you. Okay. Alright, yeah. So that's gonna go with that. So we're gonna go back out. Alright, here we go. We'll go with him again. Test word. Store. Yeah. Hey, my name's Store. What's yours? Ah. Alright. No. Okay, let's see if this works. Because if it'll work, then you just combine these 2 mods and you get a quick skip the entire vault semi-alternate start. Yep, okay, cool. Looks like it'll work. Okay, so pick a starting workshop or point of interest. Let's go with a workshop. See, they recommend on theirs, they have a whole lot here. They recommend Boston Airport as the recommend. So we're going to go with Boston Airport. Set my equipment, like default survival inventory and crafting layout. Yeah, we'll go with that. Set player level, we'll go with level 15. Set companion. Yeah, it says you can select Codsworth to go with you, because I'm not going to adjust the special stats, because Codsworth can be used to haul stuff around and take on some of the melee stuff for you. Okay, so if you combine SKK Fast Start with the SKK Fast Start with the alternate locations, and voila. Alright, so cool. So see, okay, so there's that. And now my Wastelander clothing is, they give me a glow hardened 10mm pistol, a hardened pipe bolt action sniper rifle and baton, dirty postman hat, drifter outfit, sunglasses, 2 grilled rad-roast, 3 purified water, 5 stim packs, 3 bobby pins. That's not bad start. 4308s and 114 10mm. You know what, for an alternate location start thing, if you're just wanting to go a different location and maybe start something new, that's not bad at all, actually. So definitely something to look at. A lot of SKK stuff, if you go look at his page, he has a lot, but a lot of his stuff is simple and it works and it just looks nice. And then, whoop, wrong one. Just trying to think. Oh, that's a sniper rifle. Nice. Alrighty. So, go check out the next one. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, so SKK, the Fast Start, like the regular one, he's got a list of his stuff down here. Fast Start new game and Fast Start Fast Start locations will get you good. Then he also has Fast Start reunions where it auto completes. It says Vault 118, but I think it means Vault 114. And Fort Hagen, basically going through getting so you'd automatically get Valentine and Piper as companion options. Diamond City would be unlocked and Fort Hagen would be unlocked. You didn't need dog meat. You didn't have to go through all that, and all you gotta do is just go straight take down Kellogg. So you got that option. The Brotherhood of Steel, where it triggers the arrival of the Pridwin after the Arcjet's Call to Arms quest is completed instead of after Kellogg. That way you don't have to complete the main quest. You can put it off for a while and not have to worry about the Brotherhood of Steel not coming. You have Fast Start Minutemen that auto completes initial Minutemen quest to unlock their support. So like if you want to side with them. Fast Start Institute, where it relays you directly to the Institute to accelerate the main quest with the Helper faction. Or Fast Stop Institute, where you blow the Institute without the main quest faction or relay. So just some cool options. So yeah, look at his stuff. SKK 50 definitely has some good stuff. Next one, Start Me Up Redux. There was the original Start Me Up. Yeah, there was an original Start Me Up, but I heard it was pretty janky and old. This one came out January 2022. It's supposed to be like a revamped Redux version. It's supposed to be better, less issues. It does require, though, unofficial Fallout 4 patch. So if you don't like that, as some people don't, unfortunately that is a requirement. But other than that, the thing works good. It even has an option in here for full dialogue interface if you use that, or this one can be used for vanilla dialogue wheel and also works with extended dialogue interface, or XDI. So that's pretty nice. And then they have things here with Creation Club thing, Complex Sorter Patch, Killable Synth Sean, and Player Comments Piper Interview Bug Fix. So there's some different stuff. So we'll go check that out now. And we'll go with Nora. Come on, big guy. There we go. Alright, for this one, you just come to the door. If you select this as a memory, let's stay here a while. You'll continue in the regular version with no interruptions. This is a memory. I don't want to relive this. I believe takes you straight to Vault 111 after you wake up or something like that. And this is only a dream. I need to wake up is what you pick if you want something different now. The bombs are falling. I just entered a pod in the vault. I'm thinking you can select that, but you select some of your other options. I'm not sure. I haven't really done that one. I'm not really trying to try it now. And then this is the one I was in the Commonwealth and had just stopped to rest. So if I was going an alternate one, an alternate start type mod where I'm choosing a different, I would choose this one. It's very similar to Another Life. The only difference is Another Life has it that you're a synth who's been created and then put in the vault, kind of like the synthetic player we'll look at a bit later. But this one doesn't do that where you're playing as a synth, but it gives you the option to choose alternate lives, and it's actually, in my opinion, a little better. So, what makes you special is where you create yourself. Will be blah, blah, blah. So, you put your perks in, put your name in, you know the drill. Okay, what are my unique traits? This one you can select traits. Another Life had that. So you got like broad shoulders, gives you plus 25 to carry capacity, plus 15 to survival. But you can be staggered more by incoming blows. Finesse. Attack shows off finesse. You don't do as much damage, minus 30 from normal attacks, but you cause more critical hits, 10% consistent chance. 4 eyes. While wearing glasses or goggles, you have plus 1 perception. Without them, you have negative 1. Loose cannon. You love big guns, but enthusiasm means you get carried away. Heavy weapons do plus 30 damage, but are 30% less accurate. So, yeah. Trigger discipline. Slow and steady wins the race. While using ranged weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. So we'll select that. You just hit I'm done. Or you can select no traits if you don't want any. Okay. And what am I doing with my life? They got a lot of options here too. Let's see. Vault Enthusiast, Survivalist, Scavenger, Hunter, Raider, Mechanic, Gangster, Trader, Farmer, Drunk, Doctor, Scientist, Mercenary. I'm a ball player, a drifter, thief, sailor, greaser, scout, and more. Radiation Explorer, Initiate to the Brotherhood, Tourist in the Railroad. I'm an escaped synth. I'm a Minuteman survivor. I'm looking to join the Church of Adam. I'm a runaway gunner conscript. I'm an ex-Forged member. I'm a Chinese agent. A wealthy civilian. A poor field worker. Deserter from the Institute. Wasteland cannibal. Fisherman. Former Rust Devil. Former trapper. Ex-member of the Pack. Ex-member of the Operators. Ex-member of the Disciples. A Nuka-Cola collector. Or an Enclave remnant. So, yeah, a lot of choices there. I think there might actually be more than the other one. I'm not sure. But either way, some of them are a little different. We're going to go with I'm kind of curious, a Radiation Explorer. Where was I really? Well, I usually would choose the Old Ranger Cabin and Hunter, so I'd be kind of cool, but... a lot of locations, too. I was at a radioactive crater. That sounds about right for that character. What do I have with me? Plenty of gear. Because most where I need only the essentials or just clothes. I go plenty of gear. How much do I know? You can choose a 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 50, 100, 200, 250, or randomly between certain numbers. I'm going to choose level 250 because I'm probably going to the glowing sea. And then after you select everything, you've got it all set. Enough, I'm ready to wake up. Okay, I'm ready to wake up and go. I had issues in the past where I was trying to use this, and I thought it was PRP, but I don't think PRP was doing it. The biggest thing I can think, because what would happen is I would go to there, and either while I'm creating my character or right afterwards, the screen would just go all white. I couldn't see nothing. And I believe from my understandings that might have been I had a mod uneducated shooter, which makes it so you can lean in different things, and if you have it loaded before character creation, it's known to cause issues like that, so that might have been what it was, and I didn't know it at the time. I hadn't heard about it, so... But, I mean, the mod's not bad. I actually like it. It's not a bad mod. It's just not my style. Like I said, I'm not so much for alternate start. But okay, so Children of Adam. So I'm in a Children of Adam. Ah, awesome. Okay. So I'm in a hazmat suit. At the crater with the Children of Adam. See? Alternate start. Now. It still has out of time quest, but yeah. So. Okay, so the next one here is skip new game intro. I do not recommend this one. You can use it if you want. Basically, the way it works here, his recommended usage is to disable all the mods except skip new game intro. Then you start the game, skip the intro, get in there, and then enable back all the mods, and you can possibly disable his mod. I don't know. I don't like the idea of a mod that I have to disable my other mods and start something and then go back and re-enable it, because a lot of times in my character creation, what if I want to make my character with different hair or different, you know, see what it looks like, more skin shade, or put on things like Fred. Like, to me, it just doesn't seem to work. Like, how are you going to create a mod that requires you to shut everything off just to load it and then really, I don't know. You may not need to, but it just sounds ridiculous. There's 10 bugs. He uploaded December 17th, 2017. 6 days later, December 23rd, he updated it, and that was it. Nothing since then. Nothing. Kind of like that alternate start. 6 days between upload and the update, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's like six years. The other one's 7 years. Like, I don't know. Okay. We'll just go plain old Nate for this. Okay, so for this one, do you want to skip pre-war? So you select yes. Boom. I mean, it's simple. It's to the point. It does the job. You go in here, create your name. Blah, blah, blah. And you're done. And you're here. I mean, it's simple. It works. I don't see why you would have to disable the mods, but if you follow the mod auth direction, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So I can't really recommend this one. But hey, if you wanna try it with your mods and see how it works, give it a try, because it does put you right here. It does what it is, clean and simple. So, but yeah, I haven't really looked into it much besides the fact it does that in his recommendation. So, all right, let's go check out the other one. All right, and now we're gonna check out my #1 recommendation. If you want to skip the Sanctuary Prologue, is Fast Start, skip Sanctuary Prologue. Plain, simple. Does the job, gives you a few interesting options, and best of all, it is compatible with Horizon. So whether you're playing Horizon 1.8 or we should probably be playing 1.9 as of this date, this works with it. I've used it in there. It works perfectly fine. It's great because a lot of these alternate start skip things don't like Horizon, or Horizon doesn't like them. So yeah, let's go check it out. Alright, so when you first start this up, before you even get character creation, it's going to give you the configure startup options. You can select to enable all, disable all, or select what you want. Basically, disable quest tutorials. We'll turn off the... Disable quest tutorials, basically disables, as it says, the quest tutorials for the intro here and going out the Sanctuary where it tells you to do things. If you know what you're doing, disable that. Hammer markers, that's disabling the sound of hammers on the house and Sanctuary where they're always hammering on it. Very annoying. You can choose to kill all Vault 111 rat roaches, and it does do that. And you can choose to auto open all Vault 111 doors. So I will probably give an example of that. So you select what you want, accept selection and continue, and they are permanent. So if you don't want them, you'll have to start a new game. So choose wisely and create your character. Natey boy. Choose how you want them. Go that. Okay. Good old Nate. Confirm. That's it. Don't even have to walk anywhere. You just create them and you go. It's got some cool little options. So I think this is personally my best. Like I said, if I had to suggest an alternate start where you want to play as somebody other than this person, the lone soul survivor, lone wanderer, whatever you want to call them, he or she. If you don't want to play as them, I suggest start Me Up Redux. If you just want to skip past the prologue, come on. This is the one I recommend. It is by far the simplest and the best, in my opinion. Now, like I said, if you want to go completely out of the vault, if you want to completely skip the vault, then you go with SKK Fast Start. And then if you want to go with, see, dead red. If you want to go and all the doors open all by themselves. So if you just want to run through here, loot some stuff real quick, not have to kill anything. Yeah, see, dead. If you just want to run through, loot the place, and not have to worry about killing anything and make it really quick, you can do that with this one. Or you can leave them there if you want. And I wonder if that door would have opened. I didn't even try. Oh well. But yeah, and the SKK Fast Start. Okay. And see, there you go. That quick, to the door. So, yeah, SKK Fast Start with the other one, the alternate location, is nice if instead of playing a different character per se, you want to go to a different location and set something up. And then you can also pair that, they said, with another mod that he has out, the SKK. It like unlocks all companions and bring them to me. So in other words, you could launch that and then decide, like, you want Piper. So you could be level 1, go to Boston Airport, and then launch his other mod for unlocking the companions and unlock Piper and bring her straight to you. So he's got a lot of cool semi-cheaty options that make the game fun, but are semi-cheaty. But hey, what's the fun in not cheating a little bit, right? Alright, and last but not least, another mod, go figure, by SKK50. Personally, my favorite. If you want to play something different, it's not an alternate start mod, it's not a skip sanctuary mod, it's a complete overhaul type mod. Basically, you start off, instead of in sanctuary, you start off at the institute. In the mirror, your dialogue changes, you create your character, your mission will show you in there. Your mission is basically to infiltrate the Commonwealth to get it prepared for the institute taking over. And then when you go out, some of the dialogue with like Codsworth and other people's changed. I can show you that so that you get an idea of kind of how it changes things around, so that they don't call you like mom and act like they know you, because you're supposed to be somebody that's actually either a synth or an institute agent that was put in the vault to pretend like he was a vault dweller that got out of cryo sleep, and that basically you're looking for your lost son. You, I guess, can pair that up, I think, with... You could pair it up, or no, you can't. It's part of it. You could talk to Kellogg, and Kellogg knows that you're an agent, so he doesn't try to kill you. It's interesting. So I'll take you in there and show. I think it's best if I show you. All right, here we go. And you'll see when it loads up, it's different.
Here we go again.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not sure.
Get on with it then.
All right. We'll go with the old man. Old man Nate. There. I can type, I swear. So you set yourself up just like normal, blah 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 blah. Except, okay. So now going down to here. So mission briefing, basically infiltrate, pacify, terminate. Mission is to infiltrate the Commonwealth organizations of factions to pacify and prepare them for the Institute takeover. Your cover story. The SRBs create a backstory that a system glitch has just frozen you in Vault 111 after 200 years of cryogenic storage. You are now seeking for your missing family. Our contact, Agent Kellogg, based in Hagen, is creating a trail of evidence that you can follow to help convince the Commonwealth yokels, including a method to find the Institute with fake relay technology planted with a dupe. So, to voice mission, you will be relayed out with only basic sanitized equipment that supports the cover story. If you arrive in a hot LZ, a new relay function gives you 60 seconds of stealth info to clear the area. You have the option to equip your Pip-Boy with a transponder to relay back. It is likely to compromise your legacy and blow your mission. Best to follow the pattern, use the fake relay tech to reestablish contact. Within the Institute, you will be recognized as a personal fixer. You will have agents and monitors at the Commonwealth, but for security, only Kellogg knows of your mission. Identify others with the, I don't know what that is, toilet paper orientation agent identification protocol. So I'm not sure what that is. It says, good luck, Father. And then it says, P.S. Remember, I am not actually your father, Luke. Ho ho. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny. Okay, faction briefing just kind of gives you Minutemen, Railroad, Brotherhood. Then start. I would start Vault 111 Cryo. They say for best compatibility, that's the one. You can also start outside of Vault 111. You can start at the outside the Commonwealth Institute ruins, or you can start from a random workshop, but you don't know where you're going to be. That's where the 60 seconds of cryo comes in, and basically cryo. I'm getting sleepy here. It's late at night. That's where the 60 seconds of invulnerability and invisibility come in, so that you can try to get to safety when you first come in case you're like around death claws or a whole horde of ghouls or something. Player is a Gen 3 synth. That's how I would usually play. It gives you the ability to relay in if you want, but I don't think it's recommended. Or you can choose to, if you choose to go as a human that is playing as a Gen 3 synth, or a human that works for the Institute but is not actually Gen 3, you're actually human, you don't have access until you build a relay. So I would stick with this unless you really want to start with basic equipment, turn that on and off. I have it started with, so it gives you this basic stuff, and then level 1, 5, 10, or 20. We'll go with 5. And then to start, just hit tab, exit out, let it start. It's pretty interesting concept because it takes it further than Another Life, which just had, oh, you're a synth, go out there and do things as an alternate life, to, oh, you're a synth and your mission is to infiltrate and do it. So it gives you a purpose behind it. It changes dialogue on some things so that it appears that they don't know you, and gives you a reason behind the story. So it doesn't have to do away with the story, it just changes the dynamics of things. And I think that's really cool. I'm really excited to maybe do a playthrough here soon using this mod and some other Institute things to really overhaul the Institute and try to do that. So, but yeah, listen to some of this dialogue in here.
This place is all fake.
This place is all fake. So he's got a synth component.
Fake.
Fake. Yeah, so. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. Okay, so I don't even have to go through the rest because he's planted here. He can go straight through there. Doors open because you already have your Pip-Boy. Speaking of which, what it gives you is a glow-sighted. Apparently it's random because I don't think I had this on the last one. Glow-sighted heavy 10mm pistol, security baton, Vault 111 jumpsuit, your wedding ring, canned dog food, 2 purified water, Rad-X stim pack, Commonwealth news holotape, a synth component, and 81 rounds. And then when you go here, there's no character creation, you just go. And all the rad roaches are coming after me. I'm out. And we're going to go talk to Codsworth real quick so I can show you guys also how they changed some of the dialogue. And I guess they change it around on certain people where you would talk about Sean. Oh, that's cool. They went straight out. Nice. I like that. There's a quicker load. Alright, there's Cosworth. Alright, let's see what he says.
Who are you?
I'm Cogsworth. I live to serve.
Would you like to?
As you wish, sir.
Yes, of course.
Right behind you, sir.
Alright, so basically changes, takes out all the dialogue that would normally be there, and just makes him as some random robot who's looking for somebody to serve. Now, he'll be my companion. So, yeah. Thought that was pretty interesting. If you're looking to do a synth build, it's a really interesting way to do the synth, where you get to still play the main story and play all the stuff, but it gives you a deeper purpose. It gives you a reason behind the main storyline. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it from what I've tried it so far. I'm looking forward to trying it with something. So yeah, definitely, if you're looking for synth builds, I recommend this. If you are looking just to skip Sanctuary and get straight to the Vault, I recommend the Fast Start Skip Sanctuary Prologue. If you're looking for an alternate start playing a completely different kind of person, I would suggest... Cosworth, get your claws out of my butt. If you're looking for an alternate start type as playing as somebody different, I would recommend the Start Me Up Redux. Not the original, make sure it's the Redux. And if you're looking for something to get out of the vault completely fast, like just complete skip it, go with SKK Fast Start. And then if you want to do that and go somewhere else to start like a settlement and then get back to your main quest later, you can do the Fast Start combined with the Fast Start, what was it? Faster alternate locations. Because if you do faster alternate location but don't do the Fast Start itself, it's not going to get you out of the vault faster. So, but they do work together. They're compatible. I tried it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I can keep these coming on a regular, semi-regular basis. I'm hoping maybe to get into another gameplay series here soon. Just working on some mod things, trying stuff, just life, different things going on. So we'll see how it goes, but maybe soon. At least if I can try and get out some mod review things, that'd be kind of cool. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and everybody take care. This is Pelorian out.